So what is up, loves? Welcome or either welcome back to the Leokissez channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I did this feed and braid ponytail. So if you want to see what I did, then just keep watching. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and speed this video up. For those who've been rocking with me, y'all already know this is my beautiful niece. She has a head full of natural, soft, thick, curly hair. So I always have to, be real gentle with her hair and go in and make sure it's detangled before we do any kind of style. The picture that she and I agreed on is quite the same. I tried to mimic this style, like per parting, per braid, like exactly like it was. The only thing is that my braids and my ponytail didn't turn out as long as the braids in the picture, but I just kind of used it to show me how to part, where I need to put my partings. And of course, people's head sizes are different, so I decided, since this was my first time and because it takes me forever to always do her hair, that I would start off by doing the smaller braids first. I felt like it would just be a lot quicker to go ahead and use those small braids as kind of like parting tools. I mean, they're not tools, but it just kind of aligned the bigger braids for me, so that when I went in to do the big feed-in braids, I wasn't like pulling that hair from that little part. I don't know, it just made sense. It just made so much sense, and I really believe it saved me a lot of time than trying to do like a big braid, little braid, big braid, little braid. I've done that before. Just in some feed-in cornrows, and I don't know, I just felt like I probably should have did the smaller braids first. So I am speeding really fast through this video because it's very self-explanatory. This is not my first feed-in. If y'all want to see a slower process of how I do my feed-ins, then you can just check out the other video. I'll drop the link. So my baby girl is in the background, and I don't know what she is watching, but this child will dance to a commercial. I don't know what this is right here. What is that? So now I'm getting to the bigger feed-in braids. I can't remember exactly. I think it was 8 big feed-in braids and 8 small braids. The smaller braids, I feel like I only used maybe 2 strands of hair. One kind of after I started it, to get the thickness of the braid, and then the last strand for just the length. And then this little technique I'm doing right here is, if my braids, are not as smooth as I want them, then I can just take that shine and gem or whatever edge control that I'm using and just, smooth that little hair on down. Because I'm not a perfect braider. I can just do a style. I try to copy what I see, but I'm a self-taught braider. My mom, she used to plait my hair growing up, but she wasn't like a, quote, braider. So I just kind of self-taught myself, and sometimes I could be a little heavy-handed, but for thick hair, especially natural hair, I feel like that's kind of good. It's gonna keep that hair. You want to wear your style a long time. You want your braids not pulling your scalp, but you do want your braids kind of tight. I hate to use that word, but it is what it is. So I didn't show every braid. I didn't feel the necessary need to do that. I just wanted to come across and show y'all. I just wanted to record this style because this was my first time doing it, and I just felt like somebody could find some of my tips helpful by starting with the smaller braids first, by smoothing the hair and such and such. So that middle, I just braided it up and kind of hit it with the bigger braids, and I used like one of those super thick, long elastic bands to hold her braids. And then of course I'm gonna just take I took 2 braids and wrapped it around her ponytail. I could have did that wrap a little bit better, but it's cool. So now I'm just adding this foam on here so that we can just make sure we get all of the frizz out, and I'm going to wrap it up, and I let it sit. And then while I had her hair wrapped up, I did go ahead and dip her ends as well. So I did all of that off camera. But just a shout out, a little bit off subject, a shout out to all of my new subscribers. I have like so many new subscribers. I just want to tell you guys how much I appreciate y'all taking out the time to come and check your girl out. I really do, I'm grateful. I am so grateful for all of your support, your love, your shares, your likes, your comments. If you've watched this video up to this point, you might as well go ahead and subscribe. Don't leave the channel without subscribing. I thank you all for watching, and until next time, ow!